we go, losing self-control. I keep telling myself, but
Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is another part. I was gonna say part 2. I don't even know what part this is. This is another part of my Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle series that I'm doing, where basically I just take the colors of the Mademoiselle lippies, I pick one, and then I base a tutorial around that color. Oh my god, are these hairs straight? They are. Get out of here. Today we're doing the shade Midnight Wasabi, which I'm very excited for. You guys were demanding this shade for so long, so I thought I finally had to deliver. So I just wanted to do something really simple, just kind of like a wash of color over the lids, keep it really grungy and kind of messy, especially because I used the Subculture palette. I don't really know why. I mean, I do know why. I don't have any other green shades in my collection. I don't know why that is. Yeah, you don't have to own the Subculture palette to follow this tutorial. If you have any other like similar shades lying around, super easy to follow for you guys. So yeah, hopefully you like it. If you do, thumbs this video up. Let me know in the comments down below which shade of the Plush Matte Mademoiselle lippies you guys want to see next. Turn on notifications if you haven't already so you know when I'm uploading. Subscribe, and let's just get stuck into this toot. Alright guys, I look like a real life ball sack today, like an actual ball sack. My face is the ball sack. My hair is the pubes. I am the epitome of a ball sack. Today, my skin is just really driving me insane right now. If you guys don't know, I recently went back on the pill after having like the contraceptive pill, after having like a 3-month break. I think I've been on it for about a month or so now. I really don't want to show you guys this, but I will anyway. I was picking up my face before, but I essentially just have like, it's not even acne along here, but just tons of little blackheads and just little bumps, and it's driving me insane. And like my back is breaking out with like the same kind of thing, and it's just, I feel really gross. And it's winter, so like I'm cold, I'm not happy. I want summer back. I don't like winter. While we're on the topic of being cold and winter and complaining and whinging, I want to show you guys like one of my favorite products right now. I've been living for this, like I'm obsessed with it. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I was gonna say foundation, it's not a foundation. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. I have 2 shades here. I have number 5 tan and I have 4 medium. I thought it was foundation at first, but it's not. I don't really understand what it is. Essentially, it just like makes your skin really freaking glowy. So the reason that I love this so much is because it makes my skin really glowy, and it gives it like a little bit of color for when I have fake tan on my body and not on my face. So I've been using this as just like kind of like an all over primer sort of skin tint for when I'm not wearing makeup, and I really love it because it gives you a little bit of color but not really any coverage, which is kind of what I want. Like I still want my skin to look natural on the days where I'm not wearing makeup, but I just want it to be the same color as my body. So basically I'll mix those 2 colors together because the number 4 is a lot more neutral and the number 5 has a lot more like orange and warmth in it. And I find with my fake tan, my skin, as my fake tan progresses, it kind of gets a little bit more yellow. So I like mixing that one in with it to give my skin like just a little bit more color. This is the Sigma 3D HD blender, which is like my favorite sponge. They recently changed the texture of these, so they used to be really foamy and kind of similar to like the beauty blender texture, but they would fall apart so quickly, and they've changed them now so they're like really smooth, and it's like super hard to describe, but I love like the edges on it and everything, and I really love them. Like they're a lot more dense. These do not break down. Like I don't really have, I've got a couple of little cracks in it where I've like dug my nails in, but other than that, like I've been using this one for like 3 months now, I think. I'm not too sure. So if you guys are looking to try a new type of beauty sponge and you're not sure what to get, I really love this one. I have a code. It's just Kasey Rayton. Is that my code? I think it's Kasey Rayton for 10% off Sigma. So you guys can use that if you want to. It's an affiliate code, so no pressure. It is up to you guys. So I'm trying out a new foundation today. I haven't used this before, but I received it in the mail just the other week. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. It has vitamins and it has an SPF of 20 in it. I have the shade Warm Beige. I was sent all of the colors. Really terrible shade range, like absolutely awful shade range. They're all pink except for this one basically, and there's like what, 1 dark skin shade. so bad. And like I was trying to give them away and I couldn't even give them away to like my cousin and my sisters because the palest shade was just so pink that they couldn't even use it, and it wasn't even really pale. So Gabrielle, what the fuck are you doing? We'll see how it goes. It might be a bit dark. I'm just gonna use that much for now. I'm trying this new thing where I don't be a cake face. I know, right? Lol. Oh shit. That's definitely too dark. Oh, it smells, it's so strong. It just smells like cheap moisturizer or something. I look like the freaking peanut butter baby. Why does this always happen to me? This only happens when I film. Fuck! Okay, I'm gonna try and get one of the lighter shades. That is so dark. That's a bit better, right? I feel like I should have used buff beige instead. Yeah, dude, what's wrong with me? I feel like I kept the wrong shade. I don't even know what I was thinking. Maybe I was like super tanned the other day. It's a really pretty foundation so far though. I feel like that's matching a lot better. I'm going to try out a new concealer now. This is it. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Light Warm. I've had this for a little while. I haven't used it though. I'm just popping it right where my dark circles are. And then, while that's sitting, I'm going to use this little Smashbox contour stick. I'm obsessed with this at the moment. I've had this for a super long time now, and I've used it a couple times, and I'm really, really, really liking it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's just like a little double-ended contour and foundation stick. Looks like this. It's from Smashbox. I actually don't own many Smashbox products, so I was like super excited to get this in the mail, and I really enjoy it. Wait, what the fuck? Is that it? Is that all the product you get? Okay, this side's more. Is my contour side stuck? Why is this one so small? It's small. What the shit? This is the other shade that I have. This one's 2.2. Ew! Looks like I have poo under my nail. I just gouged off half the product. What the fuck? Smashbox, what are you doing? That's all you get? That's it. That's all you get. This much. That's like a centimeter. See, I'm drawing a dick on my face. I am drawing a dick right on my face because fuck you, Smashbox. So I'm just gonna contour all the general areas of my face. I like doing my jaw because I really want an Ariana Grande jaw and I just don't really have it. I'm just trying to fake it till I make it. I was going to draw a peen on my face, but I chickened out. Because I don't want to have dirt on my nose, you know?
You've got dirt on your nose, by the way. Did you know? Just there.
I'm just going to use that same sponge just to blend this all out. This contour product just blends out so nicely though. I'm pretty pissed off that it's just so small. Like you don't get that much. I don't know how much it costs. And so you check if you blended it. You go like this. Always gotta do my bit. Okay, and now I'm gonna blend out that concealer finally. I like to leave my concealer sitting there for a little while before I blend it out, because it kind of dries down and it gives you a lot more coverage. Look at that. Keeps it exactly where you want it rather than like sliding it all around, because I feel like when you blend out your concealer and it's wet, it kind of ends up just sliding down like your whole face, and then before you know it, your entire face is concealer. Whereas if you do it like this and just use a little bit, you still get a ton of coverage, if not more, and it stays like exactly where you place it. I feel like I need to zoom you guys in so you can see what my skin's looking like up close. I think for the most part, like you can still see my skin showing through. It just looks so glowing and fresh to death. So to set, I'm just gonna use some of my Laura Mercier powder, as I always do. God, I just realized I haven't even done my eyes yet. Do you ever just like feel like you just can't be bothered putting on makeup? That's how I get most days, especially having lash extensions because they just look so pretty on their own. and I can never be bothered to do eyeshadow at the moment. And it's so bad. Oh my god, I haven't really been telling you guys my brushes. I think that's the first brush I've used though. That was the F64 Soft Blend Concealer Brush from Sigma. You can use it for concealer, but I always just use it for powder. And I like using that to set underneath my eyes. And then I'm using my Tapered Face F25 brush. This one's like so well loved. Like the words are coming off. I love this one. So good because it covers so much surface area of your face as well. Or I don't like this concealer when it's set with powder. It looks a bit thick. It's just a little bit cakey under my eyes. I'm gonna jump in now with this Urban Decay Sin Afterglow highlighter and blush palette. I was sent this in the mail recently from Mecca and I've been wanting to try it out. So I'm gonna use this to bronze. I might use this one for highlight and then I'll just use like a mix for the blushes, I think. I really love Urban Decay's packaging, but I'm not the biggest fan of their products. Like I love the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. That's like my favorite palette of theirs. But the other ones, I don't know, they just kind of missed the mark for me. Like I really liked that palette. I love how it blended out and I love the colors. But yeah, it's kind of the only one that I like. I don't know what it is about their eyeshadow palettes and their cheek palettes. Like I've used a couple of their highlighters before and I haven't really loved them. I used one the other week and I really liked it. But I can't remember what it is. I think it was the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne stuff that they came out with. But I don't know. Just a bit funny with them. I'm going to go in with the shade Paranoid first on my Sigma F05 small contour brush. I love this one for contouring. Just going to dip a little bit in there. And apply it to my cheekbones. I don't really want to be too contoured today. I kind of just want like a general bronze to my skin. Oh my god, I feel like I should be updating you guys on my life. Hamish and I, this is so not interesting at all, but we went and saw the new Marvel movie yesterday, the new Avengers one. What's it called? Infinity Wars? Oh my god. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but that ending, I'm so mad about it. It was such a good movie though. It was like, the only thing that was like frustrating me is like I wanted everyone to come together in like one big scene. Like I was waiting for all the Avengers and all of the Guardians of the Galaxies. I was waiting for all the Avengers and all the Guardians of the Galaxy to come together. Like I wanted them all together in one scene. But it was just very like split. Like a few of them met. You know what I mean? It was kind of like scattered and there was like a lot of storylines going on at the one time. But it was still such a sick movie and I love when they do like crossovers and stuff like that for those types of movies. Like I was so pumped. I actually went through probably like a year or two ago now. I went through and I watched them all in order. So like I started out, I think Captain America is the first one that you start with, like if you're following it from the timeline. So I started with like Captain America. Actually no, I think the Hulk is the first one, but I didn't watch the Hulk because I just don't really like it. I just basically started and worked my way up. So I'd go from like Captain America, like Thor, Iron Man, like whatever order that they go in. And I just watched them just so I could kind of get a grasp on like the timeline and like what was happening with each character in each storyline along the timeline. I'm such a freaking nerd, but I love it so much. And we actually watched just the other day, because I still hadn't seen Thor Ragnarok, and Hamish hadn't either, so we watched that the other day before we went, which is actually really good because Thor Ragnarok essentially finishes off where Infinity Wars starts off. So I was like, I was living my best life, you could say. It's quite satisfying. And now am I going to do blush now? I think I will. I'm going to mix Score and Kiss Off together, because Score is like a little bit shimmery and Kiss Off is matte. So why not mix them? Oh, they're so pretty together. I really like that. Yes. I always like to take a little bit of blush on like my nose, my forehead and my chin, just to kind of get like that flush to my skin. I'm going to use, I didn't even tell you guys what that brush was. The blush brush was my F40 brush, and this one is my Powder Sweep F06 from Sigma. I'm just dipping into the shade Sin. I don't really like this highlighter, it's very chunky. I have the compact version of it, but I'm going to use it anyway. Just very like, oh, very chunk. I just feel like it looks like it's just sitting on top of my skin all the time. And then because I don't know where my Fix Plus is, I'm just going to use this Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray. Ah! Fuck, I forgot this like fucking attacks your face. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. It smells so good though. It smells exactly like the hangover primer, which smells like coconuts and dreams. So I don't know what's happening right now. Apparently I smoked some crack or something this morning, but we're going to use the Subculture palette from Anastasia because I've only used it like 3 times and I hate it so much. I effing hate it, but it's beautiful. Mine's disgusting. I actually tried to clean it for this because it was just so disgustingly messy. I'm just going to use a super light hand and we'll see how it goes. So if you guys hate me for using this, then unsubscribe, bitches. It's a test for me and myself and Irene. Irene and I want to do this. Okay, I remember why I'm using Subculture now, because apparently I don't own any other green eyeshadows. Go figure. But I just grabbed Desert Sands and Preppy from Makeup Geek, which are 2 of my favorite shades. So I'm going to use those in conjunction with like, you know, New Wave, Untamed, and what's this one? Destiny. And maybe I'll use a little bit of this one too. Dawn. But I think that's kind of like the shade range that I want to stay in, you know? Really green. Okay. Fuck me if this doesn't work. Okay, so I'm dipping into the shade Dawn to start off with. So I'm just buffing this into the crease area of my eye and the outer corner. Oh, my lash. As well as the lower lash line. In the crease I'm using my E40 brush, and then for the lower lash line I'm using my E45, which is just a nice little tapered brush. Is that you, Ham?
Yeah, it's just me.
It's upside down, but thank you.
I bought you some donuts.
Oh, you shouldn't have. I'm like sitting here eating chocolate. Thank you.
I thought even if you don't eat them, you and Erin might like them when she comes over.
Thank you so much, sweetie.
Sorry about you keeping your stuff.
Amy, she got me Krispy Kremes. Yum! I'm totally eating one now. Can I eat one now?
Yeah, dude,
thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
Eat them
How
all.
much did you pay?
I just thought if you don't,
Sugar
if you don't eat them, like if you can't eat them all, which I'm sure you won't have that problem, that Erin's coming over and you guys will be able to have some as well. Good.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, there's those ones.
They're delicious. I love you.
You too, sweet.
You're a good
Can you
man.
take those out?
Yes, babe. Oh my god, I can't believe he got me Krispy Kremes. Sweet angel baby. Oh, I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Preppy now from Makeup Geek, which is one of my favorite eyeshadows. I'm just gonna take it on that E45 brush and I'm going to start blending it just into like my crease area, just so we can get a little bit of depth happening. Can't believe I don't have any other like green eyeshadows. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I need to like buy some, I think. And then I'm gonna go back in with my E40 and just blend that out because I kind of just placed it in there. Okay, so now I'm dipping into New Wave and I'm going to start blending this on the inner crease area of my eye. Ooh, I like how that's looking. That looks cool. The brush I'm using to do this is the E36 from Sigma. And then I'm just going to go back in with my E40 and just give that a general kind of once over. So I've just dipped into the shade Destiny and I'm just going to start placing this onto like the center area of my lid. I'm just getting a really small amount at a time because I feel like this can go south really easily with this palette. And I'm just kind of like patting and slightly swiping it onto the lid. And I'm just using my E57 to pat that on. And then I'm going in with my E39 brush just to blend out the edges. And then I'm dipping into the shade Untamed. And I'm going to place this in the outer corner of the eye. I feel like I've gotten like so calm now because I'm just like so in the zone of trying to make this eyeshadow work. And then I'm going to blend that out. So I'm just using the same 2 brushes. And I'm just going to drag whatever's left over on my brush of those 2 colours onto my lower lash line. And then I'm going to jump back in with my little E36 brush and just blend it out. Oh wait, look, that's really patchy. Oh shit. Anastasia Beverly Hills, what the fuck were you thinking with this fucking palette? What was I thinking using this fucking palette again? Oh god, it's happening. It's happening. I'm going to take a little bit of edge on the inner corner and just blend it in with the green. Add this to the outer corner and lower lash line. Okay, so I've just popped a little bit of electric on the inner corner of my eye. There's just like a patch there. Fucking Subculture, mate. This eyeshadow is a royal mess. All I did while I was off camera was go in with this shade Marsh from the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette, and when I was using that I actually realized it's very, very similar to the Subculture palette. Like it's not like the same shades, but there are like shades in there that are very similar. So if you guys are looking for like a dupe, or you want something that's like along the same sort of color scheme as Subculture but just not shit, then definitely go with this. I don't know why I didn't use this one today. I just kind of forgot that I had it. I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Freak. I'm going to use this in the waterline. If I can get in there. I have the most watery eyes in the history of the world. Yeah. It's like the only green eyeliner that I have. I'm just going to apply some mascara now. This is the Nude by Nature Allure Defining Mascara in the shade Black. I really like this one. It makes your lashes super long. So I'm just going to line my lips really quickly first. This is the shade Lemmy in the Kat Von D Everlasting... Oh my god, I was talking while I did that. The Everlasting Lip Liners. Now we're going to go in with Midnight Wasabi. Oh, I'm feeling this. Olive. They look very olive. Oh, they're so not the same shade of green. Shit. Just going to go slightly over top of the lip liner because they're not the exact same shade of green. My lips are really, really dry at the moment, guys. Like they are the desert. I should probably go and do my hair. I'm going to go do my hair and then I'll come back, because I look like a ball sack. So this is the completed look. I'm actually not... Oh, that's annoying. It's not blended at all. I was going to say I'm not completely mad at it, which I'm not. It's just I freaking hate that palette and it's my own fault because I wanted to use it. I wanted to use some green today and that's the only greens that I really have. So, you know, I did the best that I could. I don't think it's completely disgusting. It's a little bit disgusting, but it's not completely disgusting and that's fine. Plus, I feel like it's super easy for you guys to recreate if you have other eyeshadows, like green eyeshadows laying around, not from the Subculture palette. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications. It's just a little bell down the bottom there, and that way you guys will be notified every time that I upload. But that's it, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, that is a bull cub. Aaron, I'm busy. Okay, I got my brush. Focus! You bitch. Rock me, sexy Jesus. Oh my god, I don't even know how to film anymore. Yum! Oh, fuck. What do I... I need a frickin'... What is that on my eyelid? Fuck with it. Is that a gas leak? What the fuck? Do I have like a severe crinkle? What? Shit. What is happening? What the fuck? Ah! My aircon was on. I had it on reverse cycle in the living room. I thought I turned it off. And I didn't. I thought I was gonna die. So it was like a gas leak or something. It's making this weird sizzling sound. What am I doing?